Hello everybody, today we are joined by my illustrious assistant, Becky the Throat Goat, and we are going to be showing you how to make some pretty juicy maps that might do this. Because there's going to be loads of loot and it's scary, and the skip map's scary.
Divine.
Fine. Divine.
Perfect exalted orb.
I am on fire, everything is setting me on fire. Divine. Or in fact, that you could just sell for profit to lazy teams like mine that can't be bothered to roll maps. But let's get into this. We're in the Well of Souls. Let's see how many of these 20s we can turn into complete juices and the methodology behind it. So in the inventory, we have everything that we need. What we're going to do is, it's pretty much in order as well. We're going to put this together, I'll talk through it. We've got 20 maps. First thing we want to do is make them all magic. They're normal maps, or you can buy them pre-magic with mods on that you like and just get rid of mods that you don't like. They're pretty cheap. You can get them for like 5x each. Then all the way up. All the way. I would advise against slamming alks on them, funnily enough, because we want to keep at least one prefix open for as long as we can. So we'll take them all the way up to graters. Some of these will be kind of bricked maps, but we'll sort those out later. So for now, it doesn't matter. Just get them all up to rare. Next thing we want to do is make sure that we add suffix modifiers. So we've got, I'll move everything over. We've got dexterous exaltation to make sure we hit suffix modifiers. And why are we doing this? It's because the prefix waystone modifiers from the vertebrae are much better than the suffix ones are all crap. So we want to block the suffixes before we hit it with a vertebrae. We just need one suffix. So dexterous suffix, we're definitely going to have those active. We might active the greater exaltations as well. So that's got full suffixes. That one's got one suffix open as well. Next one's got two suffix, so greater exaltation. Get both suffixes filled. Next up has got two suffixes again, so same thing. Needs two suffixes again. Needs one suffix. Should have had just enough to do that. If I worked it out right, yeah, they are all full of suffixes. Fine. I misclicked one of them. Let's go through the rest of these. Is it good? Yep, that's good. It's got some rare monsters on it. It's a pack size. It probably could be better. It's got item rarity, rare monsters. That one's very good. So what we do with that one is move it out. Vertebrae it. Exalt it. Yeah, that's like a perfect map. Next one. Ignited ground. We don't want ignited ground. It sucks. So what we do with these is we can go chaotic rarity and then switch it. Chill ground's better. But unfortunately, it has left us with an open suffix. So we expensively hit it again. That's left us with an open prefix and OK mods. So as well as 100% item rarity. So that's what we've got these omens for. So we find brick maps that we really don't want to fix. I think that one we will just go with as is, so it should be fine. Next one, temp chains. Rare monsters have an additional modifier though. We don't really want to lose that. That's really, really good. So we keep that. Next one, let's move these up here. Temp chains we don't really want if it's not got something really good with it, so also got pack size rarity. It's not great, so we can take chaotic monsters as well, so you can use either or really. Rarity's a little bit better. Chaotic monsters will give you lots of rare monsters. That's left us with an open prefix and a pretty good looking map. So we pop on green stuff. Right, two prefixes, less curses on monsters, 100% rarity. That is fine. That's a strong looking map. So the map rarity, by the way, is multiplicative with your own rarity. That was confirmed over to Crip. I put comment open on Discord when he was talking about the rarity work that we've been looking into. So extra cold, extra chaos, but 103% rarity. Oh, all right, that's what I just don't tell the guys about. So we have rolled all of our maps to a standard. We can put this stuff away now. We won't need any more of that. So we've got 20 maps that are mostly monsters, rare monsters, and item rarity, which are the two things that you want to be going for. Item rarity is the more valuable. Rare monsters is very good if you're playing in a group, though. More rare monsters, more loot explosions. Rare monsters does feel a lot better in a group, but you might want to go for rarity. It's a little bit more expensive. What do we want to do next? So the next thing we want to do is delirium. I'm not going to make you watch me do this. You want either 2 paranoias or 2 fears. Fears will give you each rare that you get more drops, more chance for more drops. Fears will give you paranoias will give you more rares. So we go through and we instill all these. Worst interface ever. Why can't I put in 10 at a time? Alright, now they're all instilled. So I made a couple of mistakes through this. You can correct them using the omens. It protects your investment if you don't make the mistakes a little bit. And then you can actually see better rolled maps where you've got a combination of rarity and rare items, which does seem to be optimal, rather than just forcing it all one way or the other. But what have we ended up with? We ended up with rare monsters, item rarity, rare monsters, item rarity, rare monsters, item rarity, just rare monsters, item rarity, huge amounts of rare monsters, item rarity, rare monsters, item rarity and rare monsters, item rarity, rare monsters, item rarity. So if you force the items, you can force on a good amount of rare monsters with delirium, with the 30%. So it's better to go for item rarity if you can, but it is definitely cheaper to do the rare monsters. So that's what a combination looks like. Nearly all of these maps now have a good combination of item rarity and rare monsters. There's a couple that my team are going to beat me up for rolling them, like the ones with this one here. People are going to hate me for this one with the double damage, right? Probably just sell that one. And then these ignited ground ones, I'm sure someone's going to have umbrage with that. But what do we do next? So, before we corrupt them, let's summon Becky the Throat Goat. And then let's reveal them. Monsters from Abysses have an increased difficulty. Don't use this on an Abyssal Overrun map, but it's pretty good everywhere else. Luckily, it only takes that long the first time. So next one, Overrun by Abyss. Perfect. That's exactly the one you want to look at. That is what will turn a map into those god maps that we saw in the introduction. Always have rewards, or increased experience, but always have rewards. It's good. See if we get some extra coffers. Next one, natural rare monsters have 1 extra Abyss modifier. This is amazing. This increases the quantity and rarity of every single rare in the map. This is on a map with 77% rare monsters. That's huge. Apparently I broke you. Oh yeah, I did break one. There's the one I broke. 1 extra Abyssal modifier. 2 additional pits. Or we could go for this. If you go for the 78% chance to spawn all magic monsters, you want to try and find maps that are already overrun for those. They work really well. Always have rewards. The Incubator Queen just is rubbish. Never seen her drop anything good. As far as I'm concerned, she's rubbish. 16 additional... Oh, this is so... 16 additional pits is the best one because it can make any map overrun, right? So that's what we want to take. Which you can also get. So there you go. We've got additional pits, loads of extra modifiers. Now, a couple of things you can do here. You can just straight corrupt them, or you can use Omens of Corruption. If you use Omens of Corruption, every single map is going to change, but we should retain our Abyss modifier. Unless it bricks. And changes all the mods. But that's fine, because what we're looking for really is tier 16s. Okay, so of the 20... 3 became bricks, 2 became 16s, 2 became 14s, and the rest all got extra modifiers, making them even juicier. So we've now got even more rarity, even more rare items on a lot of these maps. They'll be good to go. These we can probably sell back for 40, 50x each. They're not terrible maps. And the 14s, we might be able to sell that one there for a divine. Maybe the Abyss has additional pits. So, but that's it. That's how you make the maps. You're looking for the 16s. You're looking for those prefix modifiers, and you're probably looking for that balance of delirium. And if any of the maps get too scuffed, you can fix them with the new rarity omens to either anchor them firmly towards magic monsters or firmly towards rarity. I would prioritize going towards rarity because you can always, because you can get a lot more delirium effect and rare monsters using delirium. So I think it's worth trying to anchor them towards rarity. And there we go, guys. That's map making.